Hello and welcome to my channel, Tarot One Love Coach. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Sending blessings to everyone out there internationally, here in the USA and all over the world. Thank you so much. Thank you for those that are listening to my podcast. Thank you so much. Remember, you can get me on Spotify, Google Podcasts. If you have an Alexa device like the Amazon Dot or the Google Assistant, there you can say podcast tarot1lovecoach.com. You can get me on that as well. Okay, so great to be back with you. Today I will be doing 3 signs, and this will be for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And so let's start with you, Gemini, and let's see what you're moving away from. I'm excited to know. Okay, remember, if anyone is interested in a reading, you can contact me on the Instant Go app as well. Right now it's for iPhone, but you can contact me there on the Instant Go app. Download it, and I'm under Tarot One Love Coach. Okay, so let's get started. We are moving away from the Page of Swords. So you have been having some thought-provoking ideas as well. You've been making a lot of changes, cutting things out of your life, Gemini, and you've been making it do what it do. Now you're coming up as the Page of Swords. Okay, your energy is here, the air sign. I'm getting a feeling of a lot of change that's coming forth for you. Things that have not been working, you're going to cut out of your life, okay? By the way, this is a love reading, but you may get some other messages about career, success, money, stuff like that. Now I see a King of Pentacles here. This could be someone that you're interested in, an earth sign, whether it's Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. This is a person that's very successful. You may feel secure with this energy that's coming through with the King of Pentacles. This could be a reliable person and a hard-working person. Anybody you know? Justice. Okay, so I'm getting the Justice energy coming through. Again, this is about making some very tough decisions. There could be some legal matters going on. There could be some things that are government related, court related. It also could be a career that's government related, or, you know, in the courts or legal career that the person actually could be connected to. It could be a police officer. It could be one in uniform, okay? A person that serves others, okay? In one form or the other. Or this could be a marriage as well. This could be also moving in with the 8 of Wands here. This could also be a distance relationship for some of you. So there may be some travel involved, or some travel back and forth as I see it. So it could be distance for some of you as well. I see a little distance here. Now there could be, we are doing Gemini, so we have the Queen of Pentacles coming forth. This energy is coming forth. So I'm getting a feel of, we have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. This could be another energy, or this could be your energies coming through as well. There could be some things in regards to career or success that's coming through with you. You could be thinking about your environment, money, how you're going to pull things together. So there could be some deep thought in that. We have the Sun card coming up. So it's talking about long life, longevity, a lot of positive energy that's coming through. I'm actually seeing a breakthrough of something that was pending, that you've been waiting for, Gemini. So I see that coming through as the Sun. I feel like if you were in the dark about something, I feel like you're going to get more insight and clarity about a situation that may have been connected to a legal matter or government matter. Okay, we have the Nostalgia card coming up for you. That's aligned with the Justice card. Nostalgia, wondering in regards to, this could be a past life relationship or a past life love or someone from your past that's coming up. It's aligned with the Justice. So it could be a past relationship that's coming up. Now I am getting some energies here. So there could be a past relationship at play for some of you. Okay. Now for some of you could be going through some legal issues or some court matters, custody, etc. You could be trying to resolve those issues. But there's also a longing for you wanting things to go back the way they were. Some of you may feel reluctant in regards to moving in a direction of, I'm just getting a feel that you're reluctant into moving in a direction either of something with marriage, because you're desiring for things to be the way they used to be. And we have this battle that's going forth with the Five of Wands. So I'm getting a sense that there may be some type of challenges with you in a past love. Did someone grow out of love with you? Did they say, I don't love you anymore? I'm getting a past love. I'm getting someone who's saying, you know, I want to move forward. So this is where I feel this reluctancy is at. That you're reluctant to move on this path forward. You want things to be the way they were. Spirit is telling me. I keep hearing that in Spirit. Or you want to work things out. Okay? You are concerned about the financial effect that this is going to have on you. Okay, so Spirit is telling me about some dividing of assets. Okay, for some of you, there could be some dividing of assets as well. This is what you're concerned about. But Spirit is showing me things are going to be bright. It's being that the Sun energy is around your energy is going to work out. For some of you that are going through this, I feel like that situation is going to work out. But there may be a bit of a battle that you have to go through. Let me get more clarity on this for Gemini. Just breathe. We have the Four of Swords. So you're in a place where there could have been a separation, but you're trying to relax and regroup. Your darkest fear is the Nine of Swords. So there is some conflict going on here, Gemini. For those of you that this reading resonates with, you see the Five of Wands there. There's some bickering back and forth. And there is some concern there. But I see the Sun energy here. I feel like this is not something you want to go through. I kind of feel like it's a marriage, but there's some type of separation to it. There's a giving and receiving. Okay, I think I said earlier about the dividing of assets. What's yours, what's mine type of thing. Okay, But for someone doesn't want to go through this. That's what I keep feeling, okay, from this reading. Refusing to see, okay, and maybe this is why I keep saying that, refusing to see. You have this big metal, it's a big metal helmet that's on, and you're looking down. You have this big metal helmet on, and nothing is penetrating through that mind, okay. There's a decision that you're pondering, that you want to make, that you're reluctant to make, possibly. Coming together. The Two of Cups. That's a good card to get with the Two of Cups. I feel like if this is you, and if this reading resonates with you, I feel like there's going to be a merging together with the Two of Cups coming through. There's going to be some peacemaking. There's going to be an agreement. If there's something in the courts that has to be worked out, I see an agreement that's coming through. I feel like you're going to come together, put your two heads together, and work things out, okay? So that's what I see here from this reading, Gemini. And I pull forgiveness. The same cards keep coming out, and I'm like shuffling these cards, and I keep pulling the same card out. Okay, I pulled this out in another reading. Forgiveness. Okay, not harboring resentment towards one another, but forgiving one another. Very, very important. Forgiveness. Okay, so that is the message for you, Gemini. And next I will be doing Libra. So I will shuffle for Libra here. And we're going to see what Libra is moving away from. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is what you're thinking about. You're thinking about your environment, Libra. And you're thinking about how things are going to work out for you with the Queen of Pentacles. This is an earth sign that's coming on. Libra is an air sign, so there's an earth energy that's coming through. So this could be someone that you're interested in who could be an earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, a Capricorn. You have the Nine of Wands and persevering. So there's something you persevering from or to. Okay. You've had some bumps and bruises along the way, metaphorically. Three of Swords is coming up, so those bumps and bruises. Your heart may have been broken. Some emotional stuff, though. Some emotional stuff, whether it's love or whether it's something connected to love, family, but you've been going through it. You had some disappointments, but let's see how things look moving forward. And you have the Chariot in reverse. So this talks about some delays here, something that is pausing here. So you may be kind of taking a respite, some R&R, some relaxation. You may be trying to think things out in regards to the next path you should take on your journey. You have the Seven of Wands, where you are fighting off the things that people that are coming at you. You may feel like fiery darts are coming at you, rising up against you in some form or the other. But you are moving forward. You are taking steps forwards in your situation. You're looking off with the Two of Wands. You're looking at the future. You're seeing what it holds for you. You're seeing what's in store. So your outlook appears to be positive. It's aligned with the Nine of Wands, which it says that you're persevering with the Nine of Wands. You're putting in a lot of hard work, but you're moving forward. You're looking at what's in store. I feel like there's a heartbreak that you're trying to overcome. There could have been a particular relationship that caused your heart to break. You might have decided to take a chill pill with the Chariot in reverse. There's a number 2. We have the Juggler coming up, 2 of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Wands. This could be the person that you love. The Queen of Wands, male or female. This energy that's coming up, this could be the person that you love. Fiery energy. This person is coming through, and they look like they're going to resurface in the near future for you. You're juggling a lot of issues. Again, I kind of feel your focus is on your environment, your life, which way it's going to go after these challenges that you have been enduring. So let me pull the Psychic Tarot from the Heart from John Holland and get a little more clarification here. Heal. Yeah, I see that heartbreak there. So this tells me with healing, you have the Star card coming through, and this speaks about a lot of positive things, like you're bouncing back from a challenging time, but anything that you lost is going to be restored. The chains will be broken. You see the chains that had you bound on this card, and you see the broken chains, and the hands are outstretched, sort of like in a surrender ring type position. Heal me, surrender me from the chains that have me bound. Okay? It speaks about Star. It speaks about new beginnings for you. Balance. We have balance coming up, which is Temperance, and the merging together, the bringing together the love that you desire. So that number 2 is coming through with Temperance as well. So your outlook for the future is going to be a rebuilding and a starting a new or a rebirth of a new relationship that you have been longing for. Ace of Swords. You're also going to move into a time where you're going to have more clarity on your situation. And the Wish card. The Wish card. You're going to get your wish, Libra. You are going to get your wish. What is this? Okay, so sexual freedom. I gotta read up on that card. Sexual freedom. Let's see. These cards I'm reading from are true love reading cards. And what I get just by looking at the picture is feeling a sense of liberation. Not being restricted by the rules and regulation of the society, who you should be with or who you should love. Feeling liberated in who you should love or who you should be with, bottom line. That's what I see when I look at this card, sexual freedom. And it has the doves there, the doves of peace there. sort of like you're being protected. You're okay. Okay? So overall with your reading, Libra, it speaks about you overcoming challenges. You may have had some delays with the Chariot in reverse. You may have had some situation rise up against you with the Seven of Wands standing your ground. But with the Two of Wands starting there, coming up in the near future, it lets you know that you're going to have a new outlook on life. If there's a significant other, it also says that you're going to be reconnecting. Okay, if it's a past situation, if you just had a break from one another, or if it's a new love that's entering in for some of you, there's going to be something new starting and a new building of a new foundation. Okay, so that's for Libra. We're going to move on to Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay. Libra, if that reading resonated with you, give the video a thumbs up. Give the podcast a heart or a like, if you can do that on a podcast. Follow me if you're listening. If you're not listening, follow me on the podcast as well. Okay? Okay, so now we will move into Aquarius. Aquarius. Well, Aquarius, we start with the Tower. So there's been a shake-up in the home. Something has shaken your foundation. Some truth may have been revealed for some of you that shook your foundation. There might have been a breakup for some of you with the Tower. Oh boy, we got the Devil. The Devil is pretty much some energy that you're dealing with a lot of drama. A person that you may have been going through a lot with this particular person. They may have some dark behaviors that have been going on. Maybe this is why the Tower is here, because of this Devil card. Something that it's saying that you were bound to, you know, like a repetitive type of situation without the chain. Without you, it's sort of like you're being on a hamster wheel and you just keep turning, going nowhere. This is what I feel from this energy, this Devil card. The Tower is sort of like breaking down, sort of like things just came to an head and now it's time to rebuild. So I look at the Tower as a time for rebuilding and a rebouncing back from a challenging situation. Aquarius, you're coming in as the Knight of Swords. You're coming in to fight. You're coming in, you're not taking anymore. You're coming in, cutting out what's not supposed to be there, what didn't work for you. You're coming in, actually. You see this sword? You see this chain with the Devil? I kind of feel like this energy is just ready to break it, like slash the chain in half. You're coming in very, very powerful. You're ready for change. You have the 7 The Seven of Swords. Who's sleeping with snakes? There's somebody around that's trying to get away with something constantly. But I feel like you're alert. This energy, I feel you're alert, but you've been going through some battles. Okay? I didn't expect to get these cards. So, those of you that have been going through some deep challenges, we have the Chariot in reverse. So, something is also causing some type of stagnation. And remember I said about the hamster wheel, going around in circles and feeling like you're not going anywhere. But now we have the Eight of Pentacles coming through. And with the Eight of Pentacles, you're working hard. You're persevering. You have a goal in mind. You already set the stage. You made the steps. And you're seeing this process through. You have another plan. And in your another plan is a new beginning for you that's going to bring increase to whatever was taken away from you. Now, I also get from this reading that you should, and I see this man working here, but I also got a flash of you having to look over your shoulder. Like you have to look back. You got to like stop with working and you got to look back. Stop with whatever your plan is and you got to look over your shoulder. Not actually stop. But for a split second, you got to keep looking. That's strange. I'm getting that in spirit. Like you got to keep watching your back. That's what I'm trying to say. Watch your back. Because there's this devil still hovering over you. Okay? So I'm getting this energy that you're working. You got a plan. You're ready to fight with the Knight of Swords. You're ready to fight for what you believe in. You speaking your voice. You're making it known. But you have to watch your back. You got the Seven of Swords here that speaks about deceit and shadiness. So that's why I said who's sleeping with the snakes. Okay? You have the Five of Cups here that's aligned with the Knight of Swords. So there's some things that you had to cut out your life that may have brought some disappointment, but you have the Two of Cups behind you, the opportunity behind you. I get a feel overall this is a relationship that went bad, a relationship that you didn't even know what you were getting into till after the fact that you were in it. And after the fact that you were in it, you were trying to get out of it. And this energy was still persistent. It had you chained. Okay? What I see in spirit. But if you felt like you was with this person and you just couldn't get away from them, or they kept resurfacing, this is what I see, that chain. Okay? But you're breaking the chain because you're coming in as the Knight of Swords and you have that sword in your hand. So that sword is going to slice that chain in half and break you free, have you broken free. And this is where I see you, for some of you, and this message is for some of you, definitely not all, but for some of you, Spirit is want you to know that you're moving forward. You're moving forward. Okay? Amazing. This is amazing. Amazing. See that? Temperance. The angel of temperance is with you, bringing balance. And look at how amazing this is, because you have the Five of Cups here. You have the Three of Cups that fell over. You're disappointed in regards to what you've been through. You don't beat yourself up, number one. But you're disappointed in regards to this situation that you have been in. But there's two cups behind you. And as the angel of temperance took these two cups and said, I'm with you. I got your love. I got your soulmate. You had to go through this battle, this challenge. And this has made you stronger. Okay? But keep watching your back, though. I need eyes in back of my head. That's what I see. Now let me get a little more clarification here for you, Aquarius. So you have here coming through is the 8 of Swords. Now right above it is the Chariot in reverse. And right above that, it's the Tower. So this caused some delay. Whatever happened with this situation with the Tower was very, very, very emotional. It caused for you to stop. Now you're at a point here with the 8 of Swords. You're wondering which direction should I go in, okay? For this row here, as I see, more clarification for that. We got the Wheel of Fortune moving. Now reading this row here, reading downward, you have the Devil up top. So I read across, now I'm reading downward for more clarification on these cards across. But you have the Wheel of Fortune, and above the Wheel of Fortune you have the 8 of Pentacles, which shows that you are working hard to move forward. You got a plan, and you're putting that plan in effect. You have the Open Up card, the 4 of Pentacles, that shows that you're holding on to something that is dear to you, that is resourceful, but you may just be holding on. You may just be keeping your Ace card, okay? Oh, you have the 4 of Wands. On top is aligned with the Temperance, which is very, very good. And that speaks about having a foundation that's strong, that's not going to waver, that's not going to be inconsistent. For some of you may have been dealt with that inconsistency for a period of time when you were with this other individual that caused some grief. But it says that you are finally going to be on a strong foundation, a solid foundation. Actually, the 4-1 also speaks about marriage and unity. So it also could be, and from what I'm perceiving, that there could be also a relationship that's coming in for you in the near future. So if you had a relationship that may have been challenging, don't look at that as that's it, that's the end of the book and that's all she wrote. That was just a chapter. And in that chapter that you've been through that was challenging, it actually made you strong through the trials and tribulations you've been through. Now you're more prepared and more insightful and have more clarity on which direction you want to go in and what type of person you would like to have in your future. Okay, so this is what I see with the 4 of Wands. And let me just pull a bonus card here for you. The Sacred Woman. Wow. And she has like an Indian, she looks like, oh, there's a buffalo in the background. She has a what is that? Sort of like an Indian attire. So let me read up on the Sacred Woman. I feel that there's a message in the Sacred Woman. Yeah, she looks like a Native American. The Native American Indian legend of White Buffalo, Calf Woman, is closely connected to the concept of the divine feminine. Although it is more extreme than real life, her story does send an important message. In the legend, White Buffalo, Calf Woman alienates a man who thinks he can simply embrace her and claim her like a piece of property. The man who senses her divinity and wild power is spared the same fate, because she can see that even though he holds his bow and arrow up to her in fear, he respects her power. And that's what I see with the Knight of Swords. Wow, I see that. White buffalo calf woman brings an important reminder to us today about the potentially destructive forces that are available when the feminine is treated as trivial. In modern life, this applies to both men and women, meaning that women must be prepared to value themselves and act upon this if they want to be respected by their male counterparts. The white buffalo calf woman did not play games, make idle threats, or pretend to be something she was not. She did not compromise herself or her integrity for more physical security or a life that was less than fulfilling. And by alienating the disrespectful warrior, she made it clear to all others that her power was not to be doubted. In modern life, this is played out in the way a woman treats herself and allows herself to be treated. When a woman truly respects herself and acts upon her feelings, men will naturally respect her or leave her alone. When you call white buffalo calf woman into your life, she will help you do away with self-sabotaging behavior and help you to have the courage to do what you know you need to do. This is by True Love Reading Cards by Belinda Grace, and the illustrations is by Lori Banks right here. So that's a powerful message, and that's what I see in this reading. There she is right there. Wow, that's powerful. Well, I hope that message, if you were able to receive that message, if it resonated with you, give the video a thumbs up, give the podcast a like or a heart, whatever you do with the podcast. Follow me on the podcast. Also, share it. I welcome new subscribers if you would like to subscribe. Thank you so much. Thank you for viewing my video. I will be back with more videos, so stay posted. Until next time, God bless you.